Dave. Welcome to the pre-show, everyone. This is where we talk about what we are going to do on the show. Favorite show of the week. It's the preview show. So easy, so fun, so much potential, so much promise, and then the inevitable,
This is a show of
letting us
hope,
down.
This is a show where
It really is.
all of these could be
It is.
potential winners right now.
Then there have been some winners this month too, man. I
There's
mean,
been
the
some
month
good
of
stuff. Like there was a lot of
December
good
has
stuff
been
last week.
packed.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like generally speaking, these big comic companies, especially, are ending on a pretty good streak here in the last couple of months.
Right. Well, I mean, I know we didn't. Well, I don't think you read it. I read it. It was just okay. The Gargoyles book, but that was like a 250,000 book, publishing.
Mm.
They published that. Oh, I was like, oh my god, that's awesome. So, what we
Yeah,
were going to talk
that's a
about in the
huge
pre-show,
boon to who is it who's
the
running it? Is it
Dynamite. Yeah,
Dynamite? Yeah,
Dynamite. Yeah. The
something
Thanos
to
book was
break up the
okay.
cheesecake.
Andy talking about the Thanos book, Death Notes, I think it was called. It was all right. The JMS one was definitely the best one. That was the only reason, in my opinion, to buy it. But then it was like, oh, and then go read Thor 29. I'm like, nah, I'm not reading that. So maybe I missed out on the Thor 29, connection to really enjoy it. But it was some good throwback Thanos talking to Death and stuff. That was, pretty fun. And I just don't know where it's going. You know what I mean? Where is it going?
Mm.
You read that, Taylor?
I did not, in fact, read it. It was a little too pricey for
Like,
a
right.
character that I don't particularly enjoy reading.
Right. It had some good Thor moments. I think you would have liked those, but
Mm.
yeah. Again, Dave is fashionably late. He was running an errand. Anyway,
More
man,
of
I've had
his
such a
lies.
terrible weekend. I'm glad Monday is over. Everything seems to be better over the crazy weekend. But we were going to talk about the end of the year best of thing, and I guess we'll just have to wait again until Dave is here. Maybe post show. We'll see. So I think we're gonna do that the very, very first show of the new year.
That sounds like a good idea to me.
Yeah, I think so too. Because that'll be like winding down, and it'll be a Sunday night. We'll do it a Sunday night show, or maybe the Monday. I got that Monday off too.
I guess that's only fair, right? That if, like, theoretically something comes out on like the 31st that just blows our minds,
I
right?
mean, that's what I was saying. This month has been so chock full of so much shit. What if we do it a week ahead, and then like, oh shit,
Yeah, that
this is
final
my
week of the
favorite book
year
of the
was
week.
like, yeah, all the
Yeah.
gems,
No, comments are going off on here. Well, we are here. Yeah, Andy is here, definitely.
Thank God we can depend on you better than we can
I
depend on
know.
that
And go
damn
to
David.
go to Facebook, search for Outright Geek, or go to the group. Andy is running things up there, and is God. Who is my favorite hero? I don't know, man.
We actually
It
did
makes
a top 5 best comic book characters rundown. If you want
that
to go
wasn't
check that out.
favorite. That wasn't favorite.
Oh, well, fair enough. But
Yeah,
they're the same for me. I'd say Spider-Man.
yeah. I like Spider-Man. He's probably one of the best. But my personal, I think, favorite is Multiple Man, Jamie Madrox.
Mm.
He has such a fun power, especially in Peter David's X Factor Investigations run, where anytime he was presented with a choice, he never took the choice. He took every option,
Yeah.
but he didn't actually do it. He would create dupes. He would say, all right, you go do that and you go do that. And then years, decades in some cases down the road, he would reabsorb them and he would have all that information and knowledge. I would love to do that. Imagine me just sitting at home doing nothing all day, but still getting everything done.
I
I'd be
think you'd
unstoppable.
still not get a lot done, Gomer, just you
The
personally.
duplicates would. The dupes would do it. The copies of me. But could you imagine more
Apple
of
falls
me?
pretty far from the tree in that case.
Right.
Then,
Yeah, right. There's like, man,
but,
we didn't do shit either. We
yeah.
skipped it too. Yeah.
I thought one of the other dudes would do it.
Yeah, I thought you sent somebody else on that.
Oh, well.
All right, let's
I
do
will
this.
say that, like, Thor is a good example of a character that is one of my favorites, but I wouldn't put him in, like, top 5 best.
Oh, he's awesome though, man.
Yeah. I fucking love Thor.
It'd be
Yeah.
a totally different list.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the Beyonder is nobody's favorite, hero. I love the fucking Beyonders. And not just Beyonder, the Beyonder. Like in Hickman's run, where there was like a whole bunch of them running around
He
getting
did a
their
lot of
asses
cool
kicked.
stuff with him.
They did so much cool shit, dude, during Infinity. It was so fun.
Until Doom showed up and just fucked him up.
Oh, God, Doom. Man, another one of my faves. Maybe top 10. Oh, God, Doom is the best Doom. All right, let's do it. Oh, hi, Sean.
Mhm.
Oh, it's very sucky.
Man, that shit cracks me up every damn time.
I mean, it's a classic.
I gotta find another one, some more Christmas fun ones. Dave's gonna be a little like we're already straight, man. Greetings, geek. Welcome back. It is another episode of This Geek in Comics Outright Geekery's comic book shit talk show.
Shit talk show.
It's not the Gomer and Taylor hour. It is the preview show. Dave will be stopping by at some
Hopefully,
point.
it's like the Gomer and Taylor 10 minutes before
Yeah,
Dave
not even
gets
that
his
long.
ass over
Hopefully he
here.
gets his ass over here. Yeah,
Yeah.
fashionably late as always, even though he never puts his camera on. But man, I'm so glad again that the weekend is over. That we're done with Monday. It has just been terrible shit going on, but it's all done now. It's all good. And awesome. We are talking about comics, y'all. Comics that are coming out this week. We're going to talk about as many of them as we can. But in the chat, if you see something, say something. If we go over a book and you want to talk about the book, anything you want, just let us know and we'll talk about it. We started Image Comics, the only big publisher. If you could, I guess that's the big three. At Left at Diamond. That's it. They're it.
Yeah.
But they got a pretty solid week this week. 3 Keys #3 continues that run. I definitely wanted to talk about this book called Art Brut. This was originally published at IDW Comics with the title The Electric Sublime. It's by W. Maxwell Prince, Martin Morazzo. It's basically the Ice Cream Man team, which is why I picked up Ice Cream Man to begin with, was because of this book, which originally was not called Art Brut. It was called The Electric Sublime. So anyway, it's basically like art as a weapon, kind of. And then there is a agency in charge of fighting against that sort of mechanism in society. And it's really fucking cool, man. It's really trippy. It's really fun.
So
It's
is it
actually
like Jackson Pollock paintings coming to life and like trying to murder people or something? Or
it's kind of like that. It's more cerebral and like more horror than that.
it
It's
looks like the
more
Mona Lisa is going to fuck people up here.
No, the Mona Lisa is winking. And look, it's driving people crazy. Right? They can't believe it. It's like it's like that sort of,
Sorry, I got a cat in here.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were like, "Ow, wow, the Mona Lisa."
Have you ever once known me to make a sound like that? Come on.
No, that's why I was surprised. So yeah, man, this is a really, really good book. Like I said, I've already read it. It's technically still available under the name The Electric Sublime, and it's great. Pick it up.
Do you know why they changed the name?
It was originally, he wanted it to be called Art Brut. IDW said, no, you got to change the name. We don't like the name. We don't think anybody will pick it up.
Oh, but now we got all that Ice Cream Man clout.
All right. Yeah, right. You've run it.
I'm going to call it what I fucking want to now.
Exactly. Yeah, dude. But some great covers here. This one especially is really sought after right now because they really think this book is going to go places. That's a really fun cover. That is really fun.
Yeah.
But moving on, Beware the Eye of Odin gets collected. Really fun fantasy series. It's a little bit pricier. I think they were extra big issues. So that's good. Another pick of the week for me, one that I cannot fucking wait for over at Image, Black Orchard, or the Bone Orchard Mythos, Black Feathers, #4. Best team in comics right now. I don't care what anybody says. They're amazing. And holy shit, it just keeps getting better and better. Every issue is better and better and better. And I can't wait for more.
Have they released any of the Bone Orchard books besides Black Feathers so far, or are they still waiting on
Well, the first one was an original graphic novel.
Right.
And it's out. It's out. But no, nothing else has been collected yet. And I know that's how you like to get these.
Yeah.
In a nice big collection. But yeah, the first trade is out. What's it called? I don't know. Passageway, I guess it's called. It's sitting right over here on a shelf. That's why I'm looking. Yeah, it's called The Passageway. Very well done too, man. Just really fun short story, really. Horror short story. A lot of trailers, or pardon me, variants for that. Darker Eye number 3. This book is a lot of fun. It's about a demon possessed amusement park. Really fucking cool, dude. Like the demons actually just walk around, because no one can tell that they're demons because they look like they're in costume. So, the demons are all just walking around doing shit. So fucking great. Really fun book. Department of Truth Volume 4. That's going to be one of the best books of the year in terms of sales. Department of Truth's really hot right now. So them doing another trade is a lot of fun. Oh, hey, Dave. Dave's here.
Well,
Hey.
look who bothered to show up.
I know.
You didn't miss much. We're still on Image, Art Brute, Bone Orchard, Black Feathers,
Art
Darker
Brute.
Eyed.
Art Brute.
Yeah, that was originally the Electric Sublime over
Okay.
at IDW.
That's why it's okay. Yeah. That's why it seems so familiar.
Yeah, a lot of fun there. Hell to Pay is getting a second printing of issue 1, but issue 2. Oh, that's the Spawn cover. Those are so weird. But this Hell to Pay, this is pretty good. This is about the couple who are looking for the 666 demon coins.
Yep.
It's pretty solid first issue. It was a pretty good debut.
Yeah.
I still want more to know for sure, but yeah, it's a good debut.
Yeah,
issue.
they get the last coin and they discover somebody else is bringing coins in. So yeah,
fun. And they're like, oh shit, yeah,
fun.
Now they're on a deadline too because she's all pregnant, and there's gonna be trouble. Trouble. All right, Ice Cream Man number 33, a twofer from Prince this week, and Martin Razzo. I love this series so much. Every issue is basically a standalone issue, and it tells this great psychological horror story. Just about every time I say horror story, some of them it's like Black Mirror almost. It's like so surreal or so real that it hurts you. Like it sticks with you for a while. You ever had a thing like that? Read a story like that where it's like, oh, you're shook for a little while. Yeah, man, great series. Can't get enough of that shit. Love Everlasting, Tom King's, independent love book.
That's the one with Eliza Cartier, right?
Yes, I think that's her name. Chartier? Yeah, Chartier.
Elsa, but not Eliza.
Elsa Chartier. I don't know. I'm not good with names.
It's French.
Better than Dave, but yeah. It's French.
Let's please move on.
Nightclub number 1 of 6. This is a Mark Millar book working with Juan and Ramirez. Really good team there. This book has no business being $2, but he wants a low introductory price to get people in. And
that's even lower than they usually go for their intro books.
Yeah, that is
right. So this is going to be a big popular book, man. I'm excited. Oh, look. First, take that, Marvel and DC. Wow. Really? Because every other fucking Image book's $4. So
fire.
Shut up, Mark.
That seems a bit
petty. It's petty.
It seems like a bit like faux rebellious there to like just put that in the blurb like that.
I mean, I don't know. Why would Mark Millar shit on Marvel? Marvel made him who he was. I mean, he helped. Yeah. But fucking A, Mark Millar's written one of my favorite Wolverine runs, one of my favorite event books. I mean, it goes on. He's written more than one of my favorite Wolverine runs. His Old Man Logan was great, but fuck, he did Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. too. I don't know. Whatever. But I'm still getting this. I don't give a shit if he's an asshole about it. I'm still reading the hell out of it. A lot of variants for that too. That should be a really fun book. Radiant Black, the flagship of the Massive Verse, continues. Shirtless Bear Fighter hits issue number 5 of 7. That's a favorite around here.
Yep.
This one's kind of gone off the rails for me, man. I mean, volume 1 was ridiculous. This is just fucking stupid. It really is almost stupid at this point.
It is.
It's weird, dude.
They have the craziest premise in this book, and they have some of the craziest characters. They really think the Shirtless Bear Fighter's power is derived from his beard, like Samson.
And they were like, "No, it's chest hair. We're gonna cut his chest hair next, or some shit."
No, he's like Cisco. He's the son of a Celestial.
Yeah, right.
It's crazy.
Starhenge, Dragon and Boar wraps up. That's been a little bit lackluster. Amazing art on there, but Liam Sharp should just stick with the pencils. But yeah, great art. This is one that we really should mention. Too Dead to Die. This is an original graphic novel by Mark Guggenheim and Howard Chaykin, two really big names in the business.
Oh, some old school.
It's weird to me that the artist writer team Guggenheim and Chaykin, but they put Blade and Wolverine after Chaykin. I mean, really, you're gonna skip the fact that Mark Guggenheim has written literally every fucking thing. He has written everything. Wasn't he running the CW for a while? I mean, it's weird.
Possibly.
Man. Yeah. But this looks cool. It looks like old Cold War shit. I love Howard Chaykin's
Yeah, it could be a James Bond poster there, you know?
I love Howard Chaykin's pencils when he's doing that war noir throwback.
That's his bread and butter, man.
It really is. It really is, dude. So, yeah.
But man, she is showing a lot of leg in that cover there.
It's almost more than leg. She's showing way more than leg there.
That is like
probably.
That is like Jessica Rabbit level.
Yeah, that's leaning into more than leg. But still, it's gonna be rad. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I want to buy this because it would look nice on a shelf. But Image sent me a copy, so I'm gonna read the copy first and then maybe go buy a copy. So we'll see what happens. And then Two Graves #2. First issue was okay, not really my cup of tea, but still great week from Image. Jeez, man, they have got anything you want genre-wise. They just got it all.
They coming in strong.
One thing, or actually two things that we're missing: no McFarlane and no Kirkman. Just wanted to throw it out there. It's been a long time.
There's enough Spawn variant covers to cover.
There are Spawn variant covers, yes.
Still,
I'm not counting those, but yes.
I can't remember the last time we had a week with no Walking Dead and no Spawn of any sort.
Exactly, man.
Drink it in.
I didn't even notice until you pointed it out, though. Yeah, that's really weird.
Yep. But still a hugely strong week from Image. Maybe pound for pound the best publisher of the week. But moving on to Boom, Grimm #6. I'm kind of falling off this series.
No, this is getting really good because she's found the Grim Reaper and he's under house arrest. And I want to know where it goes from there.
Yeah, I kind of fell off around issue 3 or 4, so maybe I'll go and catch up.
Because, yeah, it's crazy. Like,
is this the one that's basically Yu Hakusho?
Kinda.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know that word.
Sounds it's like a show. It's an anime.
You filthy casual. Whatever.
You old man. You old bastard.
It's a very old anime from like early 90s, mid 90s.
I think it's from the 80s, but whatever.
Yeah, well, me, man.
It hit a revival back in the day.
Well, it came on in the States in the 90s. Cool. That's when Toonami started showing it.
Yeah, Andy chimed in on Image. Image is taking all his money this week. Yeah, for sure, dude. They're killing it this week. But that's really it from Boom. A lot of merch.
A lot of something is killing children. Vicious Circle, though, I'm interested in.
Well, yeah, I want to talk about that. But yeah, Specs #2 is Booer's new book about magic glasses. Kind of a mystery in this one.
There's a lot of pepperoni in your bread.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there. But yeah, we definitely want to talk about Vicious Circle. This is Mattson Tomlin. Who gives a shit? It's Lee fucking Bermejo interiors.
He's doing dinosaurs.
Dude, look at this amazing. I mean, let me just go back. Look at this.
Man, he is going to the wall for this.
Dude, that looks like a picture. That looks like someone literally
took
a picture, man.
It's not just Lee Bermejo. This is like, I guess, Lee Bermejo who had like a decade to draw that one panel. Wow.
Dude, I mean, he is just doing it. Now, I mean, it's all grayscale, so it's a little bit easier on his workload because it's basically a filter on Photoshop, that he just has to fine tune. But there's no way you can fake. Look at that, dude. Look, it's like a video game, man. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is a winner right here. I don't even know what it's about. I don't care.
I mean, it reads like it's crazy. Time travel, dinosaurs, 1950s New Orleans. I mean,
man, I am having a difficult time following this preview because he has a guy in the basement now. Apparently, I don't know.
Yeah, he's just making his kid breakfast, and now he's got some demon or something.
Got like the fucking man in the iron mask down here. I don't know.
Yeah, man.
You didn't say the safe word.
Oh, look, now they're
way to make it weird, Dave. Way to make it weird.
Yeah, way to make it weird. But yeah,
it was all wholesome until you said that.
Oh yeah, it was wholesome when he was having a man chained up in the basement.
Yeah, he could have been for any number of reasons, but you had to make it a weird sex thing.
Look at him working the reflections into the.
Yeah,
just very nice detail.
I mean, it's like you were saying. Whatever the plot here is, it's almost beside the point. This is breathtaking. It's just as an art book. Yeah,
just take out the lettering.
Yeah, I like it with the lettering. I still want some narrative, but yeah, Vicious Circle looks
Lee
good. And then we
Bermejo
wrap with
telling a story just through art alone would be incredible.
Oh, he did that with that last Batman book.
Yeah,
He did have words.
Was that the poster one?
I think
it was
so.
All
Yeah,
the covers.
Okay, I didn't pick that one
covers.
up.
It was. Yeah, he kind of stealthily released a Batman graphic novel over the course of how long it was. I'm not sure, but yeah, like all these covers.
It was years.
I think
of
so.
Detective Comics covers. Yeah, dude.
I mean, if each cover is one page, yeah, that would take for frickin' ever to do.
Yeah, good for him, man. But yeah, Vicious Circle looks great. But we end boom with Wind thrown in the sky. James Tynion, still one of the best in the biz, cranking out work at like 4 different fucking publishers right now. So man, dude's amazing, and his own stuff. He's selling stuff direct.
He's one of those guys, kind of like oh crap, what's his name?
Lemire.
Yeah, like Lemire, who just like, where does he find the time?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he did fly to Singapore the other day, and he's like, I wrote like 3 issues on the plane to Singapore. But anyway,
but that's a flight to Singapore. So yeah, that's like 27 hours.
Still, 3 issues in like a day is still a lot.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Assassin's Apprentice #1, big debut over at DH. It's Jody Hauser, who I just adore. Robin Hobb, Ryan Kelly doing the art. This looks pretty cool. It's basically
kind of Arthurian.
Yeah, it's like your run-of-the-mill sort of tropey fantasy story about an apprentice in a fantasy universe. I don't know, man. It looks okay. It
looks pretty good. This is actually on my pickup list this week. So
yeah, I think this is based on based on a really tropey novel that came out as well. I heard it was really popular. Hype Train getting all those Avatar books out. Anybody going?
So we can wait
day after tomorrow on the preview.
I don't think I'm gonna go for the opening weekend. I don't want to fight the crowd, but I'll go see it eventually. Sure.
Yeah, and that's the way to see it, is go see it on like a really big IMAX thing. I'm like 2.5 hours from like a big 3D IMAX, so I'm probably just gonna skip it. It's like it'll be on TV by February probably.
I think I'll settle for a regular theater, but yeah, I'll probably go see it sometime.
But you got to see the 3D, man. Isn't that what it's all about?
Avatar is one of the original Avatar was one of those movies that you had to see in 3D to
it's
really
still ranked like as one of the best 3D movies of all time.
Well, yeah, that was back when 3D was like the gimmick. That was when that was like the big thing they were pushing.
Yeah.
Well, that 3D Beowulf was pretty good.
Oh yeah. Anything else from DH? No, not really. Another Resident
Leonid the Vampire.
Yeah, this is the Christmas one shot set in the Magnolaverse. Should be good. Hellboy universe.
Yeah, other than Assassin's Apprentice, the offerings for Dark Horse this week is a little light.
Yeah, kind of short, kind of shallow.
No shade here, but it is always weird to see Hellboy universe stuff where it's not Mike Mignola drawing it himself.
Yeah, I know. Nowadays, he's not even writing it himself. He's who's
listed as the writer here.
Yeah, he does.
But
he's
in a lot
still
of
involved.
cases, he's not. He
He's
like
still
leases that out, but
heavily
he's like a
involved.
George Lucas. He'll proofread and make sure that no one's stepping on his toes, for anything else.
Maybe.
Yeah, at least we don't have like
Well, he talked about it. He had like an interview about it years ago now, where he was, said he's going to pass that along so he can make some money.
But yeah,
he's made his bones. I don't fault him.
Oh fuck yeah! If people are going to buy it, might as well. Neil Gaiman does it all the fucking time.
Man, Neil Gaiman, that's like all he does nowadays, just pimp out his name.
Yeah, he don't write nothing. He just lets other people write his shit and just puts his name on it. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Neil Gaiman and Tim Burton.
I mean, if I could, I would,
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. Especially if I'm making that Sandman TV money, making TV shows. All right, moving on to IDW. My Little Pony, Little Fillies, basically Little Women, this continues. Star Trek Resurgence, which is based on the upcoming video game. First issue was just okay, but whatever. TMNT Armageddon game. The event continues. The big end of the year event over at TMNT continues, and still going. Transformers Shattered Glass #5. I think this is the last issue of this series. Shattered Glass is like the mirror universe where the good guys are the bad guys and the bad guys are the good guys, and it's boring as hell. It sucks for Transformers. It's cool in Star Trek, not cool in Transformers. But if I could just say, all of these are licensed books that IDW is doing. The king of licenses has losing at least one of these very soon. But I don't know. I don't know. They killing it on the license though. They still killing it. Still killing it.
But they
All
are
right, moving on
branching
to
out.
DC.
They are branching out into
More
original
creator owned,
properties.
sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. And good for them. They kind of need to.
I mean,
You
yeah, they
lose
kind of
Joe and
have no
TS.
choice at this point.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So DC Comics, Batgirl's number 13, sort of a younger reader's Batgirl's book. Fantastic Dan Mora fucking cover here, man. Just classic. Just classic. Oh, that's cool, man. Love that.
I like that a lot, yeah.
Yeah. Batman and Scooby-Doo Mysteries number 3. Batman Inc. No More Teachers arc continues the opening arc. This has kind of been all over the place, but it's really hard when you got like 13 fucking Batmans and you got to keep track of them all. But I'm still entertained. It's still, a solid read. Still a solid read. Probably the biggest book of the week for DC. $7 one shot. Batman Spawn. There you go. McFarlane's doing the writing. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We got
There's
away
Todd
from
McFarlane.
We got away from Uncle Todd in Image, but he still shows his fucking face. Him and Kirk.
There was a Spawn book coming out after all.
Yeah.
That being said, Greg Capullo drawing Spawn sounds pretty
and
rad.
Batman and Batman.
Well, we know he's got good Batman. I've got a lot of issues with his good Batman. I don't know that I've ever seen an issue where he drew Spawn before, though. Or at least I don't have any.
He's one of the Spawn guys, isn't he, Dave?
He might have. I just don't have any. I don't know.
Oh yeah, sure. Well, you're not a big Spawn guy. I'm not either.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Spawn guy either. He's cool, but yeah, this is gonna be fun, dude. I mean, I'm expecting big, dumb, stupid fun. Todd McFarlane having fun, right?
I mean, yeah, if you're gonna go Batman. Just like this is like one of those, just like kind of like Godzilla versus Power Rangers or things. We're here to see the low hanging fruit. We're here to see Godzilla and the Megazord team up against King Ghidorah. We're here to see Batman and Spawn get into a fight, reconcile their differences, and then go fight like Satan Joker or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, Satan Joker. But man, a shit ton of variant covers for this. Damn. Another big book over at DC this week is the very delayed Tom King and Jorge Fornes Danger Street #1. I don't know if you remember this, Taylor. We did talk about it on the Sunday show. Starman, Metamorpho, and Warlord want to prove themselves so they can try to get onto the Justice League. So they summon Darkseid. And then crazy nonsense ensues. He even says that it's got obscure creations. It's a lot of fun. Oh, here it is. A gripping narrative that is a little bit silly, a whole lot dark, and completely cool. That sounds fucking great, dude.
This is something that Tom King will definitely excel at. He does whenever they like, hey, here's a bunch of characters that no one really cares about. Just do whatever the fuck you want with them.
Yep.
So yeah, this should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely on my radar. They are asking an extra $1 for it, but I'm hoping we get a few more pages than normal. We'll see. What else? Okay, we got the Dark Crisis Big Bang, which we talked about yesterday as part of the news because a whole lot of universes are coming. I saw more spoilers on this morning. There is wait for it, Universe 66. The Batman 66 fucking universe.
Oh, Lord, I should have known.
I know, dude. I mean, that sounds cool, though, on the surface. It's not like they have to go there, but
I do trust
go there.
I definitely trust Mark Waid to do one of these basically like, here's a love letter to the comic book fandom, Like here, he's going to curate a bunch of like weird, obscure bullshit, which I fucking love it when he does that. I love that history of the Marvel Universe thing that he did,
Yeah, that was fucking cool. What was the one? He was doing the Batman, Superman World's Finest. That was a little bit to that. It had that sort of angle to it where he was, throwing back. So yeah, looking forward to all of those #1s. Flashpoint Beyond. If you missed it, now you can get it.
You can miss it again, I think.
Andy chimed in Danger Street's on his list. Yeah, I think it's okay for you to miss it again too. Andy chimed in that Danger Street is on his list for sure. The Harley Quinn Uncovered is just a cover book. It's like a pinup, bunch of covers collected. Just FYI. But I do want to point out this Ryan Sook cover because that's funny.
That
That's
is funny.
classic.
Got that
Classic
Crisis on
fun.
Infinite Earth going
Yeah,
there.
dude. Yeah, very cool. I Am Batman number 16 looks good. Riddler Year 1 gets a second printing. I'm fine with that. Starman Compendium, $60 for the Starman Compendium.
That's a
Volume 2.
lot, but
That
this
does
is one
seem
of
like a
those.
bit.
This is one of those prestige comics, though.
Yup. Yeah. This is when you see this on somebody's shelf, you're like, oh, I know somebody who knows something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Like
This
if you
is a
haven't,
real
Son of Kal-El
fan.
number 8.
yeah, if this is one you don't
Yeah.
know about, you should probably check it out. I don't know if you spend $60 on it sight unseen, but
No.
this does have a lot of
No.
pedigree to it. This run.
It really, really does. It's a lot of fun, dude. Superman Son of Kal-El number 18, one of the mainstays in this really the entire fucking line. Yeah, dude, looks so great. That's a Simone DeMeo cover. I don't even have to look. I know that for sure. Maybe not, but it looks like it. But yeah, really great stuff going on with the return of Kal-El. So a lot of covers for that one, man. Wildcats number 2, if you're into that end of the universe, and we wrap as always with always start with Batman. We always end with Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman number 794.
Well, that Jen Bartel cover is nice.
Oh my God, that Jen Bartel cover, Jesus! Oh my goodness! I follow Jen Bartel's Substack, and this is why, because I've seen this before. She'd send these out months in advance, and show, hey, check this out. Oh, that looks beautiful, dude.
Is that like that
So
70s redesign they were trying on her for a minute? The jacket thing?
Yeah, I think so. With the jacket.
That's a good pull.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is a gorgeous cover regardless.
Oh man, Jen Bartel is just amazing. Killing it on the Hulk covers. Killing it on those She-Hulk covers. So fucking well done.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, there you go. Oh, they are doing a holiday card one, which is really nice. Batman always getting hit in the head with snowballs, always making him grumpy. He ain't got no parents,
I actually remember when this issue came out. Yeah.
Jerks.
I remember this cover from back in the day, actually.
Jerks. Plastic Man over here being a snowman. That's fun. All right, moving on to Marvel. Amazing Spider number 15 is a skip this week. It is a Dark Web tie-in. Dark Web number 1 sucked. It was boring. I did not enjoy it at all. There's your review. Dark Web number 1, the Baldion cover didn't get released last week, I guess, so they're pushing it this week. Whatever. Now, Dark Web X-Men is a different story. Why? I'm an X-Men fan. That's the first reason. Number 2, it's written by Jerry fucking Duggan, and the art is by Rod Rice. Rod Rice is the one who blew up the New Mutants book, making it top tier, and literally with one creative team change, it went from the very top to the very fucking bottom. Maybe only Marauders is lower right now. But, man, look at this. Man, I love that shit. I love that Rod Rice art. It's beautiful.
It is nice.
Look at monsters coming alive. Madeline Pryor making monsters come alive, or buses, and I don't fucking know. Oh, look, to me, my X-Men gene. Oh, this is going to be great. That is going to be a lot of fun. It does get a Terry Dodson cover, but it is really busy. It is a really, really busy.
Man,
Terry
I wouldn't want to be the person
I like
doing
Dodson covers when it's...
Yeah. I'm just saying, I wouldn't want to be the guy who does a variant cover when Phil Noto is doing the main cover.
Oh, I know, right? But if you are that person, be Terry Dodson because, But yeah, they're both really busy covers. I like it when both of those artists do just like a single character on the page or something a little bit less in scope, But moving on, Deadpool 2 will show off this Momoko cover because it looks beautiful. Loving everything Peach Moko's doing. Peach Moko made $1 million this month, I bet, off variant covers. Are you fucking kidding me?
I wouldn't doubt it.
So many variant covers just this month. But this whole Doc Ock Carnage, it was a weird first issue. Deadpool's written very well. I just don't like where the story's going at all. And who's got space on their pull list for a fucking Deadpool book? Not me. Probably the biggest launch, debut, whatever, at Marvel this week. Another hit by Duggan. Juan Frigeri doing this. Marco Cicchetto doing just a great cover here on a new Iron Man book, Invincible Iron Man number 1. I'm afraid that it might suffer from first issue syndrome. But Duggan knows what he's doing, dude. You know, I'm hoping that he's smart enough to avoid that and just set up the status quo in a few pages and get us moving. You know, so man, I love that. Those first 3 pages, like what? So yeah, definitely on my list. I mean, come on, new Iron Man book by Gary Duggan. Come on.
No, I'll probably check it out. Yeah.
It'd probably.
I've been off of
picking up.
I haven't been in the Iron Man status quo for a minute here. All this stuff with like him marrying Hellcat and stuff like that. But yeah, he's one of those characters where like whenever there's a good writer on a new #1, I'll give it a look.
Yeah. Legendary writer Bob Layton, probably best known for his work on Iron Man, is doing a series of connected covers for the first few issues. That's going to be rad. All right.
Oh, that's cool. It's going to be like a gallery of all his armors, I guess.
The Hall of the Armor. Oh, it's going to be great, dude. And it's like these are like actual suits, that he's worn.
I mean, Iron Man probably has more variety to his look than any other character.
Oh yeah, dude. Well, it's all because it's like he's got a purpose for it. It's utilitarian.
Yeah, and like any artist can come in and like I'm just going to draw it a little bit different, and they can be like, oh, well, this is like the Mark like 67. This is like the Mark 802.
Dude. Yup. Yeah, just really great stuff here. A lot of fun covers for that one. I love they got the Ironheart cover because Ironheart is big right now.
Yep.
I mean, she's always been big, but now everybody knows who she is.
I like that cover. I like her, flying above the clouds like that.
Yeah. Love that shit. Love Riri. Yeah, that's it, man. We got Legion of X. That's okay. It's like mid-tier, I would say.
Yeah, mid-tier X book. It's fine.
Man, this Monica Rambeau Photon book, I was really excited about this, especially with the Marvels coming up. It's Evel Ewing, but man, Luca Maresca, I just don't know about the art in this book. I'm just not sure.
It doesnn't look bad. Evel Ewing did really good work with Ironheart.
For sure.
That's definitely a good writer at least. But the art looks fine to me. Not seeing a lot of action scenes yet, but I'm sure it'll be pretty solid.
We'll see.
But yeah, they're hyping up the character. She's going to be in the Marvels, which is coming out next year, I think.
Yeah. Really cool Momoko cover here. I know we always show off the Momoko covers. I mean, she's just super hot right now. Momoko. Look, just beautiful. Just gorgeous shit.
That is a nice cover.
Yeah, dude. Origins of Marvel Comics, Marvel Tales #1. I think that's a reprint. Planet Hulk Worldbreaker #2. Savage Avengers continues without any of the Savage. He gone. Conan gone. It does get a nice Chichetto cover, which is pretty cool. Bunch of Star Wars, man. Bounty Hunters 29. Mandalorian #6. The Obi-Wan Jedi's Purpose is getting traded. Man, just so much, dude. Just so much from Star Wars. I'm so glad I stopped reading Star Wars because shit, I could not keep up. I can't keep up. I want to, but shit, it's too much, dude.
Star Wars has become one of those things where like you could read nothing but Star Wars and still have like a pretty full box every week.
Yeah.
And then it's just collections. Thing gets collected. We're getting an Ultimate Comics Facsimile edition. That's fine. Venom Omnibus. They call it the Venomnibus. I can't even say the fucking
I hate that.
I don't like it either. I don't like it either. I don't.
Awful.
It's stupid. And then Wolverine Volume 4. Ben Percy's run has been excellent. X-Men 92. This is like X-Men in the 90s, but what if, Krakoa happened then? Kind of weird, but it worked, by the end of it. They really made it work. But yeah, that's it. A little bit light from the House of Ideas this week, honestly. It's a lot of new books. It's a lot of books I don't give a fuck about.
Well, the fact that the top half of their page was all the dark web stuff probably didn't help.
Yeah, I'm not reading that, man.
But I'll probably check out. I'll probably check out Photon. I'll probably check out Invincible Iron Man. But yeah, not a lot of.
Such a light week. If they would have put Photon out last week, no one would have bought that shit. It was. That's
probably it would have gotten lost in the shuffle for me probably. But yeah, not a lot of old reliables from Marvel this week.
Yeah, not a lot of old reliables. Not a lot of X books, and a little disappointing. I'm sorry, little disappointing. listen to me bitching after the last 2 weeks we got.
I mean, there's gotta be a slowdown at some point.
Right.
Yeah, Christmas is coming, so
Christmas is coming. Moving on to Dynamite. Not much here, although they do have a pretty good debut. It's Cherish, it's your normal, cheesecake covers. Those are fine. Your normal horror stuff that also mixes in the cheesecake with Elvira. The Garbage Pail Kids origin, just a license, that they picked up. But I did want to mention Lord of the Jungle with the Beefcake, getting involved along with the cheesecake. About time, guys. Let's
Way
do
to
it. They did this
diversify.
the other week.
Way too diverse.
Yeah,
everything is cake.
Diversify that shit.
From Dynamite,
Everything is
that
cake.
and Gargoyles.
Dude, Gargoyles had a cover like that. It really did, where everybody looked fucking
well,
hot.
if that's your thing,
Blue,
yes. Goliath is like looking pretty jacked on that cover, sure.
He is ripped, dude. He is ripped. Red Sonja, Hell Sonja, though, is coming. And this is like a team-up book. I don't know if they had like a Crisis on Infinite Red Sonjas or Infinite Sonjas. There was like a Blue Sonja and an Orange Sonja. And you know what I mean? There were all the different Sonjas. Well, Hell Sonja was one of them, and they're like teaming up.
Good for
that.
That
sounds fucking rad. No, sorry.
It sounds so funny.
Cool.
Orange Sonja, Blue Sonja. It's like
so
Santa's.
cool, dude.
Man, Sonja is probably the most famous character they have in their stable. So yeah, they are just throwing shit at the wall right now. Which, hey, that could be a winning strategy. Some of it's bound to be good.
And people eat it up, man. And if you're doing 5-10 different covers, you're making money.
Hey, you got my dong
that's
and my
about
Sonja.
it from. Yeah, right.
What did they get your dong in, David? What did you say?
Dawn,
okay.
The character, because the artist is the artist of that cover.
I'm sorry, man. That is not what it sounded like you said.
It was. I can hear it now that he said something. All right, and then everything else, small press. Actually, it's a really good week for some small press shit, dude. I had a chance to look through here. What do you got, Dave? Anything?
It's very light on the debuts, but there's a couple of continuations here. If you're in the
Blade Runner book, looks dope.
Blade Runner. I'm not into Blade Runner. I don't think it translates well into comic books.
That's fair.
But if you like Blade Runner, like Larry does,
right?
There you go. I know.
Yeah, that's the joke. I love Blade Runner, but I will say that I'm not particularly interested in reading the comics about it, though.
Yeah. There's been a couple of issues. Darklands is one. Set in the future. A bounty hunter, all that kind of fun stuff. Double barrel shotgun, pistol, whatever that thing is. Looks fun. Cool. It's from Scout Comics, so it's probably worth at least a pickup.
Serge Acuna has done some great work on covers. I'm really anxious to see.
Looks like she's teaming up with Negative Man over there, or maybe that guy from Fallout New Vegas
with a kitten, and some kid with a kitten hanging out.
Well, that's cute.
That's the team you want. Dark Man and some kid with a cat.
Look at the dancing freak. You know where that's from. You get the joke.
Yeah, right.
The next book debuting this week is Dream Master from Black Box.
Yeah, this looks weird, dude. What did I do? Yeah, we actually have a preview on this. Some really fun art. Luigi Baricelli doing the art here. Jonathan Hedrick, probably most well known for a book called The Recount, which is basically about January 6th, like a year before fucking January 6th happened. It was so wild, dude. People were hitting him up being like, holy shit, man. He's like, I know.
Are you cute?
How did you know this? Yeah. But yeah, that was a wild book. I'm expecting, as you notice here, it's not really a preview. Okay. It is a first look. There are no letters. There's no, word balloons. I'm hoping it got lettered at some point. But yeah, a forgotten paladin who protects us from our nightmares while we sleep. Dude, that sounds fucking dope.
Yeah. He sounds like a big old teddy bear.
It's like the opposite of a dream demon. He's like
he actually kind of looks like Freddy Krueger a little bit too.
He's reverse Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
He is reverse Freddy Krueger.
Hey, dude. Kids, you want a back massage? Body massage. G.I.
I was wondering if you were doing the G.I. Joe thing or not, but I don't know why you did the G.I. Joe thing there.
I don't know. Freddy's always cutting people up, so I figured somebody would just want to relax people,
That's funny, dude.
There ain't much in the
Yeah,
way of like
definitely on my list. Dream Master looks dope.
There's a couple of collected trades from AWA. I believe New Think is one.
Yeah, you didn't want to do Dawn Attack, Frank Frazetta's Dawn.
We can do
Jody
Dawn
Hauser
Attack.
writing it.
Oh well,
Jody Hauser writing it. I'm a huge fan of Jody Hauser.
Whoa! Someone let Dynamite know that someone else is edging in on the cheesecake market here.
Yeah, right. I don't know how good it'll be, but it's Jody Hauser. I like that one a lot.
Well, one, it's a publisher that probably may not be showing.
Yeah,
up
it's
at
very
the
hard
shop.
to get.
So
Opus
that's why.
is very
That's
hard
why
to
I was
find.
not going to mention it because I may not be able to get my hands on it.
Right.
But
Right.
I don't know. Frank Frazetta's work is wonderful. Just I don't know how well it translates to comics sometimes.
Right. I did want to mention Halloween because I missed this last time it was on the previews. You notice the price on this book?
Yes.
Oh,
Mark of the Beast.
That's Opus too. Again, those are going to be really hard to find, man.
Yeah.
What books are you talking about? You don't want to talk about Joanna and the Impossible Monster finally
finishing? I jumped off that book a long time ago.
I was reading this with my daughter, man. She really liked it. We're gonna have to go back now that they're all here and see if she'll, sit there and kick it with me. She changes her mind so much, but it's Chris Samney and I think that's his wife, right?
Yeah, the Samneys are usually a duo on these books, and they do good work.
Yeah, Oni Press. They stopped for a while, man. They took like a 3-month break.
It got really hard to kind of pick back up on it.
Keep up. It did get hard to keep up with, dude. Yeah, but really fun story. Like a young reader sort of adventure tale. Really positive.
Yeah,
yeah. It was a lot.
Girl disappears when she's younger and is basically raised by monsters.
It's like I Hate Fairyland, but like cool, not funny and disturbing.
More serious, I guess.
Yeah. What else you got? What'd you say?
Oh, there's not a whole lot.
You say New Think?
New Think's got a trade. I believe another ADW book's getting a trade. So definitely pick up New Think. That was a really good series.
New Think was good. It was Black Mirror, basically in comics. Each issue was itself outstanding, standalone sort of thing. Solid read.
Yeah.
All right, what else you got?
There's not a whole lot after that.
Man, I know I saw some shit on here. Maybe I was looking at the wrong week.
I mean, it's most of it's like manga, and a lot of there's like not a lot of debuts. And
there is on what the hell is that publisher? Oh yeah, AM American Mythology, Zorro Christmas. That's cool. Feliz Navidad with the Z. Get it with the Z and the Feliz. Get it?
Yes.
Well, we got
it. We got it, man. It wasn't that great, Gomer. But yeah, Zorro, always a classic. But yeah, it is a pretty weird week, especially coming off the last 2 weeks that we've had. I wouldn't say it's like a normal week. I wouldn't say it's a heavy week, but I wouldn't say it's a light week. It's just a weird fucking week.
I mean, it's like compared to the last couple of weeks, but
they can't all be winners.
They almost had us, though, thinking that there was no Spawn or Walking Dead this week. Turns out there was. It was just over at DC.
Yeah, I mean, you say that Image is way overloaded. That's where all my books are coming from this week. But, I mean, that Vicious Circle looks great. That's a dark horse, or not dark horse book, but a dark horse, comic in terms of it might be the best book of the week, for fuck's sake. That's on Boom Studios. And IDW has that one Star Trek book that the first issue was okay. I'm hoping it gets better. DC, Batman Spawn, might be their biggest book of the fucking year in terms of sales. It might be this might be their biggest book in terms of sales for the
I'm sure it'll be a big winner for them.
Is it a reprinting or a new story?
Because it's brand new.
They did?
It's brand new. Yeah. So, and then Danger Street is a big hit over there. And then that Big Bang could change everything. I mean, it's like a really important week for number ones at DC, but it feels like it's not a really big week at DC,
Yeah.
And then the same thing at Marvel. They got big event books going on for an event I hate. But then they got Invincible Iron Man #1, a debut by Gary Duggan, which is going to be fucking great. And that Monica Rambeau book, which I love the writer, but I'm not really sold on the artist. But those are two really good books too.
Those will probably be my pickups from Marvel this week. I'll probably will pick up that Batman Spawn book from DC, and then there's the old reliable, Superman, Son of Kal-El.
That old chestnut.
I'm looking forward to that Vicious Circle thing eventually coming out in trade. I'll probably not be getting the issues for that, but
it'll be a trade.
That was a feast for the eyes. It really was.
You'll get all the covers collected too, which would be really, really nice.
And they'll probably tell a story.
Right.
Maybe.
Dave, what are you looking forward to? Anything that's not that? Darklands.
The Assassin's Apprentice.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Hell to Pay #2.
Sure.
Shirtless Bear Fighter.
To read Hell to Pay #2 because what'd you say after Hell to Pay?
Shirtless Bear Fighter.
Oh, right. Art Brute.
I might pick up Art Brute just because I did pick up the Sublime book.
Yeah. No, I have that in issues. I do. I have the Sublime in issues. I want Art Brute in issues as well. Yeah.
So
just to compare them and look,
Bone Orchard 4.
Oh,
Black
dude,
Feathers 4.
#1 on my list this week, man. I'm reading it as soon as this fucking episode is over. As soon as we're done, I'm gonna go read it. Cannot wait. Man, that is a wrap, man. It is an okay week for comics, y'all. That's what we bring. Okayness. Okay, is that what we're going for now?
Mediocrity. Hell yeah.
We used to go for pretty good.
We used to
have
manage
expectations.
We used to be a real podcast, people.
Yeah, Andy agrees. Bone Orchard is a must. Yeah, it's one of the best things on shelves right now. But awesome. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. We really appreciate it. Come back next week. We're going to do a show. The Bullies, I think, had a show last night. Maybe not. I didn't even look. I had such a weird day. Like I said, it was a crazy, crazy weekend. So I didn't get to do any of my normal shit today that I usually do. But yeah, check them out. Leroy and Eli always talking about fun, pop culture stuff, including comics, but also movies, TV, all that good shit. Music sometimes, sports.
The Bullies had an episode yesterday.
Oh, they did? Good.
Yes. Yeah, I talked about James Gunn.
Oh, nice. Great. But if you want links to all that stuff, go to outrightgeekery.com. Those are where all the links are. You can also go to Facebook, search Outright Geekery, go to the group, and hang out with Andy and all the pals up there. They always talking comics. They always talking bullshit and memes and dumb shit. It's so much fun. I love it. So, yeah, thanks again for hanging out, everybody. Most of all, thanks to these jokers for hanging out with this joker.
Hell yeah.
Always fun.
We got another comment. Let's just get this in. You mean this guy? Yep, that guy, Andy.
This fucker.
He's like a guy in the chair. We are gonna do it again next time.
Same geek time, same geek channel.
Did I catch you off guard?
He was probably all geared up to do it before he went back and looked at the comment.
Yeah, you.
Oh, right. I threw him out of whack.
You threw off